fam? It's Goldberg from the morning show with 99.9 The Point. Got a few things I want to talk about today. First thing I want to talk about is sports. Sports are fun. They're entertaining. You have a good time with that. And if it's your profession, you can make a lot of money. Who's next to make a lot of money? Well, that person is Von Miller, Super Bowl MVP of the Denver Broncos. Now, a lot of people on the internet are upset with Mr. Miller because he was offered $114.5 million with $39.8 million of that money being guaranteed. Now, this is a record-breaking deal for anybody in the NFL who doesn't play quarterback. And people are upset with him because he turned this offer down. How can you turn down so much money? It's $114.5 million. But what you have to understand is that figure means nothing. The figure you got to pay attention to is the $39.8 million. That is a lot of money. I'm not saying that it's not. However, in the grand scheme of things, when you look at the market of which he plays in, that offer is kind of insulting. I'm not even talking about quarterbacks. Look at these figures when it comes to players in the NFL who don't play quarterback, who arguably Von Miller is much better than. Ndamukong Suh, $114 million, 59 of that being guaranteed. Oliver Verdon, $85 million over 5 years with $52 million of that being guaranteed. Justin Houston, $101 million, $52 million being guaranteed. J.J. Watt, $100 million, $51 million being guaranteed. You know what? Let's just go through with this. Here's 9 more players who don't play quarterback who have more money guaranteed in their deal than Von Miller was offered. That's insulting. It really is, especially for somebody who is arguably the best player in the NFL, regardless of position. So what I'm saying to the Bronco fans out there is don't be mad at Von Miller. Be mad at the Denver Broncos. The average lifespan of a football player in the NFL is 3 years. Get your money. Get paid. And don't talk to me about this hometown discount. Are the owners getting hometown discounts? No. Most of these billionaires are actually asking for the public to pay for their new football stadiums. They can pay for it themselves. So Von Miller, make your money. You got my support. I'm actually more of a fan of you that you turn this deal down. This offer from the Denver Broncos is actually insulting to a player of this caliber. Now, they have until mid-July to figure this whole thing out with the contract situation, and I'm not really getting into all that with the salary cap or the franchise tag. All I'm talking about is guaranteed money. He's one of the best players in the NFL, and now that Peyton Manning is gone, he's the face of your organization. Pay him such. Next thing I want to talk about is a restaurant called Benyati. Pretty sure I'm screwing that up. It's London, England's first all-nude restaurant. It's a naked restaurant where the patrons and the employees are all naked. Are the chefs naked too? I'm just wondering. When I go to Chipotle, I want people wearing rubber gloves. I'm afraid of what they're going to be doing in the kitchen if they're not wearing any clothes. They at least need some protection. If they're doing fried food or some oil, that splatters. That's dangerous. This naked restaurant officially opens later this week, and they already have over 44,000 people on the waiting list, and they had really? I'm not going to say this. They had their first soft opening the other day to rave reviews. People love the environment and the pure freedom that this restaurant offers, and they also think the food is amazing, especially coupled with a cocktail. Oh my God, why am I doing this? If you're an exhibitionist who happens to also be a foodie, Benyati in London, England may be a place for you to go check out. So famously, when it comes to The Apprentice, NBC parted ways with Donald Trump and his famous catchphrase, "You're fired, you're fired, you are fired." That's like really the best Donald Trump impersonation I got. But with the new host Arnold Schwarzenegger, they're trying to find a catchphrase when he fires people, when he lets them go. How are they having a hard time finding his catchphrase when he lets people go? He's Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's the Terminator. You're terminated. You're terminated. You're terminated. Admittedly, that impression is just a tad better than my Donald Trump. Final story I want to talk about, well, it's the last story because I'm going to get a little pissed. Virginia Beach police recently arrested a 23-year-old man who robbed a bank and posted a video of the robbery on his Instagram. He wrote a little note, passed it over to the teller, said he wanted some money. They gave him the money, and he recorded it and posted it on Instagram. Now, eventually, the cops did catch the man. Of course they did. He posted it on social media. You never do that. And when he was arrested, he did tell the cops, "I threatened no one. I just asked for the money." Politely. The man was sentenced to 35 months in jail. This brings me to Brock Turner, the rapist from Stanford, who's a former collegiate swimmer who raped a passed out girl behind a dumpster in an alley. Rapist Brock Turner got 6 months in jail. 6 months? Now he does have to register the rest of his life as a sex offender, but 6 months in jail. Bank robber who stupidly posted his heist on social media, 35 months. Rapist Brock Turner, 6 months. There was a possibility of Brock Turner going to jail for what, 14 years? He gets 6 months, then probation, and then registering as a sex offender. Oh, there's a lot of words that want to come out of my mouth right now. I can only say so many things because this channel is actually owned by my company, so I really can't say certain things that I can't say on the radio. But I do want to say this. Essentially, this guy is aggressively with a pickle. That's pretty much it. Once again, I'm Goldberg for The Morning Show with 99.9 The Point. Thank you so much for checking this video out. Make sure to like it, share it, subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the morning.